Alright, so if I read a bit fast, it's because it's my fourth try. Uh, the reason I did not do hello, running back on that video type thing. It's because that's gonna take a freaking toll on my voice soon. Someone asked, what will be my upload schedule? I'm planning to have it 2 to 3 days after the video I posted. That will be when I try to post. If I do not post within that time frame, it's because something happened and I cannot. But I will try to get back as I want to keep this, the role of wanting to keep on doing this for y'all. And I really hope that y'all like the content I'm outputting. If y'all want to do a collab with me, please just give me your Discord info. I'll put it in the Discord. Well, I'll send you a friend request on Discord, and I'll delete the information so no one else bugs you. And you should know my username because it should be the same as my channel. If it's not, it's Dusk. So, yeah. With all that out the way, I think it's time to roll the intro.
I think I'm losing my mind. Trying to stay inside the lines. It's like you're running in blame. How you keep staying the same. But baby, I get something different, and I'm okay with that. I can't take no more silence. That shit gon' drive me mad. I'm focused on the future. Don't care about nothing else. I'm better by myself. I'm better by myself.
Sorry everyone. There we go. Now everyone did go back to their house. As then we jump to another location. Beep beep beep. Beep. As we see a coordinate grid with a lot of red dots on it.
Sir, target 93 has been idle at coordinate -42, 77.2 for 6 hours and 49 minutes. Should I record the target location?
Yeah, mark it. Now, we see Kaneki dreaming. Well, asleep, really. As, well, Kaneki is shaking his mom. He doesn't know what happened. He's crying and he's panicking. As, you hear sirens and someone busts down the door. Now, they try to get Kaneki off, but he's not moving because, A, he's incredibly strong for his age. Yes, an adult could take him off if he was on an object that wouldn't move, but he's on a dead body, so that's not happening. As all the guy hears Kaneki saying is, Mom, please wake up, please move. She's not. As the guy, calls in another person from the ambulance to pull the kid off. As they pull him, as he's saying, no, get off me, leave me alone, don't take me from my mommy. As it's like something changed. As he starts crying from pain, but they don't know why. They think it's just because they're being separated. Because he was sad and did look like he was on the verge of crying. As I saw 3 little things start to poke out of the back of his shirt. Now, they don't understand why, but they know this is probably the kid's ability. Now, his ability never did activate until that day. As they bring the kid and, the corpse onto the ambulance as they try to bring her back. quote unquote, by jump starting the heart. And not Deku, Kaneki was very worried because he'd never seen this. They and when they first did it, he yelled, "What are you doing to my mommy?" And they said, "We're trying to make sure she's okay. It's just one of the ways." As Kaneki understood, and he let them do the job. Now you might be thinking, wait, but they would know she's dead from the heart monitor. Well, I'm gonna say her ability was, well, vital, not basically inside of her body could work longer than the outside. Which is true with everyone, but hers is extended even more. So if she dies, her heart would be beating for 20 minutes. So they try, and after 20 minutes, it stops. Now they try, sending electricity to start the body again, but wouldn't work, no matter what they did. So now Kaneki lives alone. Now, they asked if he'd like to go to an orphanage, as he said no, and whenever anyone tried, well, a third of what he's fully capable of his ability would come out and go straight towards, like, a vital part of their body, as, while waiting, because they tried for days on end to, figure it out. They tried people with the resurrection abilities and all of it, but they just couldn't. But through that time, because Kaneki was a stupidly fast learner, he did understand the human's body, the body of a human, like the organs, all of it. Now, then we see Kaneki spring up, panting. Now, yes, his hair is white in this, as I've said in the first part. And if you didn't watch the first part, what are you doing? Please, go watch it. As well, Kaneki puts on a black hoodie and I'm gonna say some black sweatpants. As well, he knew his ability wasn't very strong, well, at least at the time when he had black hair. So he decided that he was going to do lots and lots of exercises. He decided he was going to do 3-hour jogs. Yeah, because he wakes up at 12, and when he did spring up was not the same time as John. Because John, I'm going to say, woke up at 3 a.m., but Kaneki woke up at 12 a.m. So, yeah, he's doing his jog as, well, he stops as he sees, John up and flipping, oh, wait, no. You know what, screw it, I don't care about the time thing. Basically, John got to the place that he's at when Kaneki gets to his 3-hour mark. I don't care when they wake up anymore. Well, no, sorry. Kaneki still wakes up at 12. Whatever freaking revolves around that. Anyway. Now, Kaneki sees John, and he's curious why he is there. As Kaneki stops, and he says, "John, why are you up this early?" John turns to him and says, "Why are you up this early?" And Kaneki says, "You first." I said, "Fine." Troubling memory pops back up as Kaneki says, "So you didn't take anything and just go back to John? You realize you could have just gone back to sleep, man." He's like, "Yeah, but I didn't want it to recur. The chances of it recurring, if you wait 10 minutes or so, is very low. Trust me." As he said, "What about, then why are you up?" "Well, same reason as you, and the fact that this was the time for me to start doing my exercise." As he says, "What do you mean?" Well, you can't always rely on your ability. You also have to rely on your body. Now, John thinks about this and says, yeah, you're probably right. Now, no, I'm not gonna make John look any buffer than he is, but he will be stronger. So he asks Kaneki for a starting regimen. As he says, I can't give you my starting one. Well, actually, I'm gonna give you my starting one. Screw it. So it was 50 push-ups, 178 curl-ups. I know, very specific. 1 hour jog. Well, sorry, 1 hour run. Sorry, he's been running this whole time. And, he does a lot more exercises before he goes to sleep as well. But, for his morning ones. And he does 25 curl-ups. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say 10 curl-ups. Because this was when he was 5. And yes, he did use things to get up to the bar first. Now, John says, this is no way this was your starting thing. As he says, no, it was. That's only the day one. I started with the day one and then I did a night one, but John really said, you did a night one? After you did this? He says, as Connie says, yeah, at this point, this workout I consider a warm-up to my day, so as John kind of looks at him like, what the hell are you? Now, also really quick, people might say 178 curl-ups is really hard. Yeah, just put yourself to do 100, then do 120, then 140, then 160, then try 178. Very easy. Yes, time consuming, and it might hurt your tailbone if you're not on a soft enough thing, but it also needs to keep you straight or else it'll mess up your back. But whatever. It's not that hard as long as you're doing the supplements. But Kaneki started at this, and he was able to because, keep in mind, his ability Ghoul does enhance his physical body. Yes, it was at its weakest form, so because before he did consider it a workout, and now he kind of sees it like, man, this barely feels like it's doing anything to my body now, because keep in mind, his body went from 0 to 100 real quick. And he's also level 8.5. But anyway, back to the story. As John says, okay, well, I guess I'll see you at school, as Connie says, sure. As they go on their merry way, and, okay. Sorry, just need to check that chapter. Now, they go on a bullet train, and I'm gonna say in this, Blake was not on this one. Yeah, he wasn't. Also, again, I'm sorry, I can't pause this anymore. I hate the fact I can't pause it because I want to spare you guys from these, pauses, but, I'm gonna botch this name. Cecil, the other Jack. I'm gonna say that she is no longer the Jack, because before Kaneki came along and that whole thing happened, yeah, you see, she would have still been the Jack until the Ace recommended him, and then he took the spot, and I'm gonna say for some reason Blake was feeling ill today, like he could not move type of ill. And I can't remember if I made him go to the shopping mall with Remy. Either way, I'm gonna say that Remy as well is accompanying them. So yes, Remy will be going with them, but she will not be fighting unless she must, because now it's. Did I actually make that work right? Hold up, wait, sorry, my brain. Oh, and they got a healer. yeah, I'm gonna say that the healers aren't allowed to participate. So, yeah. Now, uh, flipping, we see the guys from Ogwin High. I believe is the West school that they go to. Like, the Ogwin kids. It's like their, sister school, I believe. Now, the guy sitting down tries to look menacing. Well, one of them says, "Look who finally showed up." Wellston as Arlo. Ah, bro then. It's been a while. How have you been? Cut the crap, Arlo. You're the one who challenged us. As he gets a smirk as yeah, I'm pretty dang sure that Serafina wants to punch him now because that caught her by surprise easily. Now, yeah, now, and unlike the original thing, I'm gonna say after you fight, you're not allowed to fight again. Yeah. Well, at least for that meetup. Well, and then it goes down, so it kind of works like a tournament rules. Anyway. Now, the Wilson people, not Wilson, sorry, Ogwin says, "At least you have the decency to show up on time." And they say, well, you finally showed up. How long have they been there? Anyway, now Serafina thinks, he lied. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm going to kill him. As Arlo says, "Oops, my bad." Smirking. So, I believe his name is Broven. "So, what are you planning?" Sorry, pulling up their individual things, if I can find them. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Na 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 na. Okay. Okay. Wilson has no need to instigate a turf war. I heard you guys just, resecured, or whatever, a new queen. And word is, you haven't lost with her on your roster yet. I want the chance to see her in action." Back to Broven. "Be careful what you wish for, you cocky bastard." So how do you want to settle this? One on one, 3-on-3, or possibly tournament style? As he says, how about basically like a tournament 1v1 type of thing? As he says, sure. Now, then Broven, looks like you switched up your team as well. Who's the new guy and the girl? As Orlo says, "Oh, you mean Seraphine and Kaneki." Now, they don't really care who Kaneki is because they don't think much of him. Because they don't have any reason to. As Orlo says, "She's actually a returning veterinarian. And, well, I have a good word that he's pretty good in a fight." As Broven says, "Serafina, where have I heard that before?" As he realizes, and he's thinking back to the fact that she soloed his whole team. As Orlo says, "Alright, let's get started then." Because apparently God tiers are freaking broken. Between Wilson and Ogwin will now begin. Jack, please. Oh, sorry, Jax, please take your positions. Whichever team knocks out the opponent's lineup will be victorious. Now, we'll say, and fight! Round 1. Sorry, why is it pulling up? Pull up! Damn it. As kaneki, kaneki jumps backward, and I'm gonna say his name wrong. Go. I'm gonna call him Go. Go. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him, Go. Anyway, he runs forward as Kaneki thinks he's slow. Well, I guess he's faster than that other guy by a good bit, but still. Then again, I did put a good bit of power into this. Well, guessing by him charging, he's probably a melee fighter, or someone that can set traps. Oh well, whatever. As Kaneki plants his feet down, and Go jumps up and tries to do I guess a down smash. As not even two, one of Kaneki's Kagunes come out and grab this man. Now, he's thinking, excuse me? I thought, flippin' Ren? I'm gonna call her Ren. Yeah. I thought Ren was the only one with this ability. As Kaneki smiles, as he says, what's wrong? As Kaneki throws him up, jumps up, so now he's behind him. He pulled some anime level shite and just smacked him with the Kagune, sending him straight down into the ground, making a crater. Now, he's in a lot of pain as Kaneki's coming down, and he did use two. I'm gonna say he took out the other 3 Kagune, and then surrounded himself in it, kind of like a drill actually. Now it's going straight for Go's head, as Broven then says, "Stop. This round's victory is clear. It's our loss. It's fine. Come and get your leg healed." Sorry, not your leg. Fuck. Actually, I'm gonna say Kaneki accidentally cut his leg. So, yeah, he's gonna get his leg healed. As Kaneki said, I guess that's all I'll get. How boring. As Rin goes out and says, I'll take it from here. Well, sorry, she says, I'll take this one. Now, stupid recap. Blake is now put in, and it goes to Cannon pretty much. Sorry, I'm going through the chapter very fast. As yes, Orlo is losing it. Actually, no, I'm gonna say it works like a tournament the first round, then it's a round, and then it's a tournament, and then a round. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Anyway, so that happens. So now Orlo decides to step up. Now he is enraged. well, he doesn't seem enraged. He just seems like I'm gonna screw you up, and yeah. So then they begin the fight. Again, Orlo uses his flippin' shield thing, and she's the one getting hurt for all of her attacks, which I guess it's like a damage reversal, which is kind of interesting. As no, he's not doing anything. As I'm gonna say that Go is knocked out. So yeah, 'cause I feel like that was brutal. What happened to him? As Seraphina says, Orlo, as he looks, and she says, "That's enough." As he keeps on doing it, as Kaneki says, "Did you not hear her? She's called the Ace. She's the highest ranked. She's the one that stands up top currently. She's stronger than you. But why do you defy her? Well, I do hate the system, but you're one of the people that follow it. So why?" As he's not responding, as he says, "What do I care? I just want her to feel pain." As he then says, "Think again." Now, Seraphina is about a little stop time and all that. As Connie says, "Wait." As he jumps back, as he pulls out his Kagune and says, "So, whose ever aura hits it, well, the body gets damaged. As I'm guessing it traces back to the DNA of the aura, or the source of it. Let's see how you face mine." As Kaneki pulls out 4, as he uses, as he damages it once getting a bit of his Kagune through. I'm gonna say like the tip in. As then he says, "Oh, 1 strike wasn't enough. Well, 2 will do it." As he breaks through, actually shattering Orlo's barrier. As, well, if the barrier's broken through, Orlo feels the damage. So he feels like someone is. I don't know if it happens to his heart or his lung. And I'm gonna say, basically, if it's a punch, he'll feel that punch. If it's a stab, he'll feel a stab. Now, Kaneki didn't realize this. As Seraphina said, "No," right as that happened. So, because I'm gonna say it actually has to be broken through, can't be like barely in. So it basically has to be the size of like half your fist, like a big Seraphina's fist. No, I'm gonna say it has to be the size of the fist at least. So when that happens, again he pushes Rain away or whatever you want to call her, as he coughs up blood, and he glares at Kaneki and says, "You, what the hell do you think you're doing? You would attack your own teammate?" As Brevin says, "Well, that's embarrassing. You've never seen a team fight itself before." As it gets glared at, she moves. This turf war is still ongoing. You have 2 options. Either forfeit and accept your loss, or continue to fight with me as your opponent. Which will you choose? Fine, you win. Because he knows that they can get soloed. Now, in this, the Miss Healer freaking bolted as fast as she could over to Orlo to heal him because, yeah, it's internal. But I'm going to say Oryx is. Also, the more blood is drawn by Kaneki's thing, the stronger it gets. So yeah, it's gonna take more blood than he got from him, but yeah. Now Miss Healer was able to fix it as that whole conversation goes as normal. Yeah, I don't think it really matters until the next chapter. Excuse me. Oh well. As we skip to the news broadcast, and yes, they have all gotten back. Last night at 8:23 p.m., authorities discovered a body marked by the infamous Embers logo. The body was found in an alley in the southwest Wellstone area. The victim was identified to be Arc Ray Genius. I don't know what the fuck. Well, whatever. A powerful and popular vigilante person. Personal information about the victim has not been disclosed. Like all previous victims, this man's body was covered in burns. As John thinks the attacks are getting closer, his death marks the fourth murder that Ember has committed this month. So far, we've noted that all Ember's victims are well-known and high-tier superheroes. From this, we conclude that Ember must be composed of many very powerful individuals as well. Now, let's turn to the police and see their the public, to see their opinion. Excuse me, sir. What are your thoughts on the roles vigilantes have played? Well, frankly, I couldn't care less about those lunatics. They're a bunch of kids who are just looking for trouble. It's clear that Amber is targeting vigilantes, yet you're still continuing on with this nonsense. It's not like you. It's like you want to get yourselves killed. Seriously, cut it out. As Kaneki walks in, as he sees this, and as he says, people always think that just because someone you know or someone in the same city is killed, that makes them bad. But if they killed first, then they think it's still bad. But on the murderer's side, if it was someone they knew, they think they did good. If you really think about it, killing bad, good is all objective. It's all just how you think about it. It's all about your perspective. So really, vigilantes, well, if they're organized, it's an organization that's illegal to us, but perfectly legal to others. It's really interesting how perspective, well, changes things, wouldn't you say? As John says, "Oh, Kaneki, when did you get back?" As he says, "Oh, just today. Just wanted to pick up some groceries for myself. Seems like these people are really trying to get caught by the media, or trying to leave a note or something. I'll never understand why." As John asks what he thinks about this, he says, "I don't really know. It's kind of sad thinking about it, really. Some are forced to, yet we still think about putting them in jail. It's so stupid. Don't even try to think about their perspective, just ours. Selfish how the government can be, how the world can be, really." As we tune back to the news report, "And what about you, ma'am?" Well, I find it pretty terrifying hearing about all these powerful people dying all the time. I mean, I'm grateful for what they have done, but sometimes I feel like they bring more trouble than they're worth." As, well, Kaneki had already left. As he turns his head, "It's just a lot has been happening lately, and there are a lot of things that I'd rather not hear about. You know, you know what I mean, right? As well, school day goes on as normal for the most part until we get to John bumping in, as then, well, Kaneki does. As he says sorry as a flippin' what's his face? Did they really not say this man's name? We're gonna call him Kev. Yeah. So, Kev tries to fight Kaneki, as he says, "Do you know you just bumped into you freaking, you pathetic, I'm gonna say lower classman? Because I'm gonna say Kevin is a year, flipping higher than everyone else. Whether that be possible or not, I don't care." Now, Cunning says, "Oh, Orlo, psycho." As he says, "What do you mean?" As he says, "Oh, don't worry about it." As the guy tries to punch, Kaneki, as in an instant, one of his cognates wraps around his arm, stopping the momentum and pointing at his neck. As says, "Oh, sorry about that, it's automatic." As he says, "Oh, okay." He's scared because he could have just died. Kaneki could have just murdered him right then and there without anyone being able to stop him. Well, he thinks maybe Orlo could have, as he said, "Orlo, if he actually tried to, would you have been fast enough to stop him?" As Ura says, "Even if I was, he's broken through my shield before." As Kev is shocked. As that's going to be ending off the video, everyone. Yes, I know. Sorry for all my little side comments and all that. But I really hope you all did enjoy that. It's only 37 minutes long, not as long as my last video. But I hope it will suffice for now. And again, I am planning to try to, well, catch up for all the days I missed, which is going to be a pain. So, who knows, maybe I'll make another post today, maybe I won't, maybe I will. I don't know. But how about this? If within the first hour we can get, I'll say 5 likes, then I will go ahead and make another video today. But I'm pretty sure it would be good to roll the outro. If it will work. Computer. Hello. Ah, sorry. Wrong one, guys. I'm gonna delete that, actually, because I don't need that. Remove. Wait. What? Sorry, guys. Oh, here it is. Well, now it's gonna be time to roll the outro. Nagisa Chia, signing out. Goodbye, and I hope you all have a good day or night, depending on your, well, time.